Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Craig Martin with Fathers on Cue, coming at you with another episode of video chat today. Um, like I said in previous episodes, we're going to have a topic for today, and today's topic is called growth. So we're going to get into it in a second, but please like, subscribe, and share, and also hit the notification button to get notifications when a new video comes out. But like I said, it's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, December 21st. So like I said, every Tuesday and Thursday, new content will be coming out. Please check on Anchor for also the podcast. Okay. So like I said, today's topic is growth. So a couple of questions I had, a couple of things I wrote down. As y'all can see, I got my Cowboys on because we just won. And then I got the tree in the back blinking. All right, we're getting ready for our holiday season. Happy holidays, everybody, of course. And we're just getting ready. So, side note, my daughter did very good in her dance recital this past Sunday. Shout out to her. Love you, baby cake, Joy. So, beautiful time watching her dance and doing a little tumble. Excuse me. So back to the topic. So growth today. What is growth? Number one, what does it look like? Can it be measured? And why in so many ways we need it? Okay, so I'm kind of going to work backwards. So I know I started off what it is. Why do we need growth? That's a good question. Why do we need growth? I think of it in a couple of different ways. I'm gonna start with this one. When you were born, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but yeah, 72. So when you were born, you didn't stay the same size, right? So eventually you went from a baby to from the bottle to food. You start getting your teeth, you start getting taller, you start getting chunkier, you start to walk, and then so on and so forth. So we need growth in so many ways. And then maybe you went into some type of sport. So that requires working out, possibly depending on what sport you did, you pursued, lifted weights. Also, if you went into like an art or singing, maybe you took vocal lessons, or if you were into like gymnastics or something like that, or whatever the case may be, there's always, or even music, there's always room to grow and get better and learn different notes and hit different octaves when you're singing. So there's growth in that sense as far as like physical. So we got that one. And can it be measured? I guess that would be an individual thing. I mean, from the outside looking in regarding statistics, maybe um, whatever, if you did play a sport, or if you were into music or arts or acting or anything like that, you can measure things by attendance, things like that, want to come see you. Maybe that's how you measure it. So I guess in so many ways you can look at it from so many different angles regarding that. Can you measure it? And then what does growth look like? So they say you don't want to be, in so many ways I've heard this a lot, that maybe you don't want to be in the same place you were last year. So as we come across the New Year's, as resolution come up on the New Year, excuse me, going into 2022, a lot of folks have New Year's resolutions, things they want to get accomplished for next year, etc. I understand that. I have some things that I want to do pardon me 1 second, that I want to accomplish for the new year. And everybody has their personal goals that they want to reach. Everybody that has their personal, it could be all them types of things. So whatever that growth you feel as though that you need to accomplish for next year, you know, they say the details are so important for whatever you're trying to do. You know, write it down, make a maybe a flow chart, so to speak, of how you need to go from point A to point B, C, D, etc., in order to reach the goals in X amount of time that you want to. So it can look different ways for different people depending on their situation and what's going on in their life, etc., etc. So definitely it can look different for so many different people. And what is growth? So I'm kind of, like I said, I'm working backwards. I answered why we need it, can it be measured, what does it look like, and what it is. So can it be measured? Okay, so say for example, you're looking at financial growth. So you got, maybe you're in the stocks, maybe you're doing a savings thing, maybe you're it could be anything. So it can't, I guess it can't be measured on how much money you put in and how much it comes out at the end. So so then I wrote down a couple things. Mental growth. So we could also get book smart. I mean, tearing through a book, 300, 400 pages, it's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with being book smart. Even reading for, not even book smart, reading for education, but also reading for, you know, just because you love to read and love to experience new places through reading, new ideologies, new experiences, autobiographies. Maybe you didn't know about a particular person. Maybe you want to learn about plants. Maybe you want to learn about space. Maybe you want to learn about another culture, maybe another language. So there's all these things when we talk about growth, you know, that go into that the mental aspect. And then, so I said maybe it's financial, then mental, and then the last one I just put quote unquote life smart. I'm laughing because life smart, in my opinion, is like on the job training. So parenting, work life, what you do for a living, family and friends, and even haters. So life smart is everyday situations that can grow you, sometimes negatively and sometimes positively, depending on the situation. So life smart is a whole, I guess, everything that comes together as you walk the path that you walk. And I have to laugh because, just as a side note, as far as the parenting part. So like I said, well, a lot of you don't know, but I do have a 5-year-old. Well, she'll be 5 January 3rd. And when this time of year comes around, I don't have any candy canes on the tree yet. Well, the one upstairs, yes, but this one right here doesn't have any candy canes on. So by the time, from the time Christmas starts, the day of Christmas, until New Year's Day, Eve, whatever, there are no more candy canes on the tree because of my daughter, Joy. She is a candy cane lover, to say the least. And, you know, it's funny because she likes to play the behind the back game. Some of y'all know about the parents out there know about the behind the back game. Like, you think they're hiding something from you, but you already know what it is. So yeah, it's just funny. So just telling stories about, you know, life in general, what goes on. And that's one of the things that happens this time of year with my little one. And it's a lot of fun. So back to growth. So we talked about, in reverse order, why we need it, can it be measured, what does it look like, and what is it? So lastly is growth can actually mean that you can be uprooted. So you might have to be transplanted to another place in order to grow. It could be changing the job, changing a relationship, moving to another state. It could be a lot of different things. But sometimes in order to grow, we have to be transplanted, uprooted. So for example, I think back to the professional. I'm just going to show this real quick. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Let's see. Let's see. See, I'll share this real quick. Some of y'all saw the movie Professional, and she had the plant, and she's with the guy Leon, and he saved her life. But then at the end, I don't want to spoil it, but at the end, when he died or whatever, she, took her plant with her, and she actually planted it in the ground. So, sometimes we need to uproot ourselves, so to speak, and be willing to take a step of faith. So I go back to the topic a couple of weeks ago, last week, about stepping out on faith. So sometimes we have to transplant ourselves, uproot, take a step out, and understand it's for the best. It may be difficult, but when it's all said and done, it'll be for the best. All right. So that's my take on growth. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody who's listening, and just shout out to the folks who do share and comment. Also, yeah, comment too. That's important. Tell me how you feel. Tell me your thoughts. You can always hit me on the email at fathers.on.q@gmail.com. So looking forward to hearing your comments. Also check me out on the Anchor podcast. Everything should be posted probably today by about maybe 6 o'clock. All right. So once again, Craig Martin with Fathers on Q. Thank y'all for listening and tuning in. I'll see you on Thursday, the 23rd. So we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. I think, like I said, last episode, I might do a Christmas one with the kids, and just have them come on and talk about what Christmas means to them. So, but we'll see. We'll see. They'll be all in the camera and stuff like that, but it should be a lot of fun. But once again, Craig Martin, Fathers on Q. Thank y'all for listening. Check out the Facebook page. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I do put up another video. Okay? Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. We're going to hit the outro. Later.